You.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. My mic works. Okay, good.
Good step one. All
Good
right.
step. I just recently got the new mic, so
What kind?
I got a Yeti, a Blue Yeti. Old one was just completely dog shit, so I kind of kicked the bucket.
Did you get a cheap one?
Yeah, it was like on sale for like the old one was on sale for like $30, and it like worked for like a year and a half. And this Yeti was like on sale like I don't remember how much it was. I think it was like 70 or something at Target.
I'm 70.
Yeah, but
That's
it's good.
Bob. It's
I also had gift cards, so
okay. Gift cards
no
help.
shit off my shoes.
Okay. That is kind of an outdated mic, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Okie doke. So, how have you been?
I think okay, so I've been like decent like in league, I guess. And then like I hit diamond and my MMR got like giga fucked for no reason. I don't know why. It was like I was queuing up in Plat 1 in like Plat 3 games and then I hit diamond and like immediately I was just like the only diamond in my lobbies, which was like it's not the same as when last season I hit diamond. So it was just kind of weird. And then I kind of did the guy of all time thing and just started like queuing champs that I wanted to play. Um
Awesome.
and then
A
like
classic
started
diamond
losing.
move.
Yeah, classic D4 player.
I've arrived. Listen, guys, I'm not like you.
Yeah, I'm not like you. I hopped out into a different fishbowl, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm nothing like you guys. Am I
Yeah,
right?
I'm nothing like you guys, bro. But yeah, now I'm like them, so I need to not be like them soon.
Okie doke. Can you send me your OPGG too?
Yeah, let me get it real quick here. Here we go. Yeah, so MMR is not MMR, but like my gains are kind of fucked right now, which I mean they're higher than they were last season when I hit diamond, so it's fine. But I'm trying to go like my main goal for this season is going to be I think D2, D1, and like maybe pushing for masters, but I think I'm wanting to hit master or D1 is like my main goal.
Mm, I bet just looking at this that you could hit masters because the season D2, D1 like is master tier.
Okay.
Everything got like shoved up. I played a game of Bel'Veth recently and like the build weirds me out. The champs never
Mhm.
had like a solid build, but it is what
I
it is.
last season I was building tank Bel'Veth, and it was like one of my favorite builds because like Blade of the Ruined King was just giga broken, and then you'd go into Frostfire into Wit's End. And now it's just kind of like if enemy team like my recent one that I just played, if enemy team is kind of like mostly AD and you need like to be that front line for your team, the tank Bel'Veth like works pretty well, but regardless, I've been going like Kraken Slayer into Blade of the Ruined King or Kraken into like Black Cleaver.
Yeah, I was about to say like the total build won't matter so much. It'll be like which if you're going Kraken or Borg first, which it's so hard to beat Kraken because you get the
Yeah.
Moonquiver and the pickaxe versus daggers and a pickaxe and maybe a longsword for like that first Rift Herald, and then for
Mhm.
like so many fucking of the early game fights
I think
versus
one of
whatever
my
tank shit.
problems, I think one of my problems with like how my gameplay has been is like my pathing has been really fucked up. I'm pretty sure. Like I've just not been at fights or like plays when I should be, and I think I'm like protecting my teammates instead of like attacking different areas, if that makes sense.
Yeah, because Bel'Veth isn't Lee Sin, we know that, right?
Right.
Right. So you either have the option. Why is this always so hard? League map HD. I know a little hack right here. Reddit. Actually, this one's good enough. So with the way that jungle changed this season, you can full clear, but then you also have the option to skip camps like a maniac, which Bel'Veth
Mhm.
like previously didn't really have. Like if you did and things went wrong, you were like totally out. But now let's say if you just do your red side and then go into the river, you then have option to invade the enemy jungler, gank mid, or gank bot. And then if you do one of those things, whether it's successful or not, it's like on your recall you have a long sword, and then you might just have a path like that. And then by the end of this path, you'll be level 5 anyways. Versus just doing the full clear level 5.
Mhm.
So, where do you think you get tripped up on pathing? Like, let's say we start red, for example.
I think it's like one even before I get into the game, like looking at champ select, which one I want to like path for, like who I want to path for,
Okay, if
what
you
side of
don't
the
know
map.
right now, then let's just be pathing bot side. That'll have
Okay.
us starting top, and then we'll be near the Rift Herald on our resets, which is good. So if we're like just John full clearing and hit the level 6, we're on that Rift Herald like consistently versus anything else that you want to happen. That's like when things would switch up. But if you're always
Mhm.
pathing bot side, like it's just generally you're gonna be in a better spot. Bel'Veth is so
Um.
good at fucking ganking annoying ass bot
Yeah.
lane champions.
Yeah. I think another thing that I think I'm fucking up with pathing is like um from base where to go because it's like if let's say like my Gromp Wolves, Raptors, and Krugs are all up and I'm just coming from base, like and I want to affect the bot side of the map, but then Herald's coming up, it's kind of just like I don't know what to do at that point.
Yep. Okay, let's look at a game and see if we
So
can
you probably
find.
yeah, you probably want to mute it because I think it picked up my webcam mic. It's
See.
really fucking loud.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Click
It's
click
like the
click click
bass
click.
boosted. It's the bass boosted shit. Yeah.
This is like a Korean stream. Click 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 click. Okay,
But yeah,
what the
like
fuck was the early path here?
to start the game, I saw that Warwick had no flash, and I have like Acel. Like if he puts E down, I can kind of just kill this Warwick. Um, Warwick got level 3, but he's like super low, so kind of just in and out, and then just E left the wave because it was good for top lane.
Okay.
Kind of looking for like a reverse clear towards bottom, but I saw that they're like from like just how they look on map, they're like kind of either pushing. I wasn't really FKing to there, but I was
Where do you
kind of
think
looking.
where do you think Rammus is this
Um,
time?
I would assume he's pathing bot because I don't see like a way where Asol is pushing in Warwick top early game, and I don't really see why he would want to affect that top side instead of just going bot side. Like Tristana just jumps in and he has Melio, so
Oh, God
it's
damn it. Get these fucking get this shit out of my way. Okay. And then the bot lane arrives. They're not there. Warwick is. And then their bot lane comes from River. So then what does that tell us?
tells him that he started blue buff.
Oh yeah. That doesn't mean that he has to do his red side though nowadays. So yeah, he could be
Mm.
going bot, but I would guess that he's like in between mid lane right now. And then it's like, do you want to fight the Rammus?
Not really. I mean, early game I can fight him. It's just when he gets Bramble, I can't really fight him.
Okay, so what are you doing here?
Yeah, I went for Crab and I was looking for like mid counter bit or counter invade or not invade counter gank.
Okay. So then Warwick went down. The Rammus is probably topside. And then I can't really tell what's going on with mid. Ari's like slightly pushing. I would say this will
Mm-hmm.
be bad for you.
And then Warwick's just there. I'm pretty sure we kill him, but I die here.
Oh, no
I
E?
was gonna press E, yeah.
Yeah, you have to Q in an E with that much HP. So then the annoying ass question, why don't you E? Now don't hate
I think
me,
I just
okay? I'm
no,
not being,
I think
I'm trying to help.
I think I just like I was gonna press it like right after I
Auto.
dashed like down, but
Oh, you,
I think I like just tested limits way too much here.
yeah.
So I think right here I just E and then like then I don't die as quick and like maybe he just dies and I live, but
If you're going in, I think it's like
mhm,
your only option. A QE, and then you'll have the stack, so you'll be able to auto queue the same way that you did here. It's not as optimal, right? Because he's not as low for the E, but we don't
mhm,
have timing. And then right here too, it's like I can tell you like you're spinning yourself for Aurelion Soul, and then Aurelion Soul is like just strictly fucking it up. So then that puts you in a worse position.
mhm.
And that's why it's so much harder.
I think a lot of the time in these solo queue games, like I found myself like playing for my teammates instead of just being like giga selfish and like playing for myself and getting myself leads, which in turn just makes it so I can't like I'm like giving myself a handicap because my teammates are playing like because I'm
Mhm.
trying to make up for what they're not doing.
Yeah. Have I
Like
talked
I'm
to you
compensating for
about
them, I
that
guess.
before? Like on jungle, it's like being a firefighter versus just playing jungle.
I think we talked a little bit about it in the last session, like I think last
Right.
season.
So whenever a play is happening, you can choose to go to it or not. But then like the jungler that has no control has to go to every play, right?
Right.
So it's a matter of like you having control over where you're going. Because you can say fuck you to that play and then go
hmm
somewhere else. Because right here where you path towards this scuttle, it's like you're asking for it. You're asking to fight the Warwick. And then if you don't win that fight, then it's really fucked. Because Aurelion Sol's pushed in, and then even though Ari like slightly has push, it's still kind of rough.
Right.
So I think that's like what leads to all of this. After the Wolves, it's like you have good options. Go to this, you can go to the Scuttle Crab, and then if there's no play there, then you can try for mid, and then if there's no play there, you can do golems, and you like guarantee you have the Noon Quiver.
hmm
And then if we're really like spending a lot of time bot side, maybe we have a gank with the wave bouncing back. But another problem is that this was your play top, and then that's like your resources spent. That's your time spent. So going for another play so quickly without other people being involved is too much.
Okay.
That's another way that at least it helps me whenever I'm playing to identify like why things go fucking too wrong.
hmm
Okey doke. Okay. Reaching for them instead of just hitting the Rammus, but it does zone them, it's fine. Okay. And then what are your options here?
Options would be like Dragon because Rammus just spawned. I think that would be the best one. Um, the other option we saw Diana looking like going mid, and I was gonna chase Diana, and I'm guessing like the other. So the option one, um,
Mhm.
option A would be the like you get the dragon, and then you have more options from there. And then the other option is going for the Diana, and then if Diana escapes, you don't really have another like you don't have as many options as going for the dragon. So I think here I like fucked up and I went for the Diana instead of going for the dragon.
Are there any other options?
Probably just invading his camps on blue side.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. And then we have do our own camps.
Mhm.
Maybe push out bot, but they're good. I don't like the dragon at all. It's too slow. Like if you because right, so the sequence for that would be like you kill, you push out bot, and then you bring them to the dragon. To do it like with just you and Ari or waiting for them to come is too fucking slow.
Okay.
And then Bel'Veth, like it's I'm playing for that fucking Rift Herald, man. If even if I can get this dragon, I'm gonna be doing my own camps to power myself up so I'm strong enough for that first Rift Herald. Um,
Mm,
and then chasing Diana, that's okay. I think you can do it both ways here. So it seemed like you were aligned on the dragon, but then Diana presents herself. What I would be doing is like I'm interested in his camps, and then if Diana presents herself, then I have a flank, you know?
right.
Like it takes a while, but Ari's got a lot of HP, a lot of time to kill here. So
I think Diana like just shows to put like under tower. Like
Diana, what the fuck? Damn, you get that dash? Hell.
miss my W because I'm just L player, I guess. And then she gets move speed for it, and then
Okay, moving, moving. She Qs. That's your time to W.
okay. I think I just did it like a millisecond too late.
Yep. With 18 ping too, there's no excuse.
Yeah, no
Damn, damn.
excuses. And we have this guy come in.
And then a Warwick problem or what?
Yeah, we had a little bit of a work problem, but I think this guy just gets really pissed because we have like, and then Ramus just comes in.
Okay, so then another problem. You're making your mages fight too fucking soon. They're like not champions until they're level 6. At least they're
Mm,
they're they're laning champions, but if you pull them out of lane, it fucks things up.
okay.
So that's what the scuttle and then hard overreaching for the Diana causes. Now, no matter what you do, you're on the back foot. And then what you said where it's like you feel like you're in the wrong spots at the wrong time, you will be permanently from this point on until like you get a miracle kill or something. Until like you get something back because you've wasted that amount of time.
Hmm.
So now every time you're farming a camp, it's like Rammus has a timing for a play that you don't. And that's like how the game will fall apart if you fucking end up doing stuff like this. The play's done.
So
You did your first play. So I think you keep double dipping for the plays. We do this one. Good. And now take a neutral option. Don't do another aggressive thing. Like as a pattern for now in these games. So safe neutral is your Krugs, and then offensive is his golems. It's totally fine to check his golems and then get interrupted because you're spending his teammates' time, and then he's not farming in the meantime because he's dead, right?
right,
Okay. And then if you can't do that, back to the Krugs, no problem. And then after a reset, fuck man, like we probably have a noon quiver and then or at least components, and then it's dragon time if you wanted it. If there's nothing else. But the problem that you're doing is you do another attack immediately. And it's just not important to do those attacks. The enemy's not making a mistake. Krug's Raptors like one like it gives you golden XP, but then it gives you time too for Diana to really make a meaningful mistake. Because if she's gonna attack Ari here, like Ari's probably not gonna die, and then she'll walk it out. They'll both trade some damage. Ari will take the losing end, but you'll be able to be mid first if you were clearing your camps like into the play.
right.
Like how pathetic the XP is nowadays.
Virtually nothing from
It feels
XP
so
anymore.
bad. It feels so fucking like how is it a waste of time to farm a cannon wave? Shit.
Yeah, I've been feeling like good on Bel'Veth and Vi recently. I was like looking for ways to like how to like not build Vi but like do runes for Vi, and then I think I watched your video on like Vi runes. That helped a lot because like PTA sounds really good on her, and then like using Conqueror as well for like different matchups.
Yeah, Vi's so bulky and stupid. It doesn't really matter too much. And then look at that dragon halfway to level 6. But God, the Rift Herald's been up.
Yeah. I think
Shit.
that's another problem with me on Bel'Veth is like I guess I prioritize dragons way more than I should over the fact that like I should be prioritizing Rift Herald on the champ that like uses Rift Herald the best.
Yeah. Because imagine like you do a standard John full clear down to bot side 2 or 3 times, level 6, Rift Herald spawns, we do the Rift Herald, we get that. John full clear down to bot, and then drop the Rift Herald. Hit bot lane. And then how do we lose Dragon? How the fuck do we
Right.
lose Dragon? Unless they've already taken it, which that's a damn deal. Because that's time that they're not like ganking your lanes, they're not attacking you, they're not attacking Rift Herald. Deal, take the first Dragon. Okay, we're level 6. Okay, and then that's what we see. Shit. Okay, works out. Boom, we're online.
Should I just let her push that wave there and immediately head to Herald here?
Whichever
Or
is
is it
fine.
okay? So the Warwick top player of Doom getting his ult caught on the wall.
Moby's Rammus.
Yeah, that guy is I was like I like played one just so I could like get a VOD that like cuz like my other games I don't know if they were like good for like VOD, so I just played one that like recently was in my mind and they like R1 Rammus and like R2 Warwick. It's like oh, okay.
Okay. And then here would be a time to skip camps. You know why?
Why is that?
Did you do the Rift Herald? You have enough for Bork, right?
Yeah, I think so. I'm pretty sure I like checked shop like while I was doing blue. I
See.
think.
Come on, open the shop. Come on now. Okay, so yeah, we had more than enough for pork. So you do this, and then what can Rammus do?
He can't really do much. I think the only thing he has an option for is to dive bot, but it's just
Right.
on Nanami. I don't think he really can with Jinx Melia.
That's not going to stop him, in
Right.
my opinion. So if we have Bork, and you have the option just to path to reset into bot lane here, you eliminate Rammus's option to gank bot, right?
Mm,
Versus if we do these 3 camps and then Rammus ganks bot, what do? Hope that we can kill top or mid?
right. Yeah, I see where I fucked up there then.
And in the meantime, Rammus isn't farming either. And you have the advantage over him too. So if you counter that play, like it's a huge win. Versus like these camps is too slow. I bless, and then Rammus would have been topside. Because where you're this strong too, right? So we reset bot. Is Rammus there? Cool, we kill. We kill everyone. We fucking murder. We annihilate everyone if Rammus starts a fight. If not, go into his jungle. You have the form.
True.
Once you have that fucking form, it's insane. It's like Talon in the jungle, but like better. Okay, this Rammus sucks.
Yeah,
For
he's
all of our
really bad.
efforts, we got boots. This is 10. Okay, 1 minute spent on that. 1 minute of the Bel'Veth form is not a fucking joke.
True.
We need shit to happen during the form. We don't need to, but oh my god. Oh my god, do you want it to happen?
Right. So I just took way too long, like, to reset. Like right after Herald, I should have just like reset, gone bot because like he can't really invade my camps, and even if he is invading, I get something on the bot side.
Oh yeah.
I'm like cross mapping him at that point, and
Oh
like he
yeah.
can't really cross map me as much.
Your
Like I
bot
gain
side,
more
you're
gold,
here. You have
right?
option mid, you have option bot, you have option in his jungle. If he wants to fucking invade here, that's a damn deal. It'll take him a minute to do blue buff.
Yeah.
He's Moby's Rammus. He's Moby's Rammus, Bob, and we didn't fucking go bot. Okay, so why? Why do you do the why do you go back to the camps
uh,
here?
I think I kind of just like a lot of the time I find myself just like autopiloting like clearing camps because I think it's just like the Udyr player. Like that's why I like fucking hated how I played Udyr because like now like most of my I just kind of default to clearing camps even on like champs that shouldn't be like just perma full clearing. Um
Right, so you need to
so
get
I
used
think
to
like
this. Where,
right.
okay, so how do you tell if we finish um some things I'd be looking for, right? Rammus just look for that play top, and then he doesn't contest me on Rift. It's like, what are you doing, man? Are you farming or are you reset? Either way, like it's a mystery for us. We can't tell.
Mm,
So then with that mystery, if he's going to keep farming, I don't care if he does anything topside. I don't care
right.
if he like anything. Gank mid, gank top, fucking invade my jungle. I don't care. Versus like I reset and then I'm here. Because if he does any of that, I still have options. I have mid, I have bot, then I have his jungle. And then if I
Mm,
wasted time, it was like worth the chance because I have form. Whenever you don't have form, that's the time to like be farming, you know, be
right.
doing nothing. But now it's time to party immediately as you get the form. Okay, we end up by God bless. Um, and then I also think like whenever you're resetting bot, go like this way.
Okay. Like using form to just hop over walls.
Yeah, the blast cone should be there too for dragon.
Okay.
Oh, there's a blast cone like right here as well. That makes things faster. Is going straight here. This is also Udyr shit. You have 4 dashes.
Yeah.
You'll
A lot
probably
of
get
my gameplay
better.
is just like defaulted to Udyr at this point. I like really fucking hate it. And that's why like
Udyr
I hate
mid
playing Udyr and I hate play like other my other champs like my jungling in turn got worse because like I'm just defaulting to Udyr on Vi. It's like why am I defaulting to Udyr on Vi?
up. Like, look how just pathetic. This
Yeah.
ain't working.
Right.
Damn it, they walked away. Yeah, if you play more Vi too, you'll get better at that, like queuing over these walls, especially mid
Mhm.
game. Do 2 camps and fucking queue over a wall and see what happens. A real Bel'Veth moment. Now the problem we have is that we've taken too long to get here, and now,
Mhm.
what's the consequence of that?
There's just no kill on like no kill pressure on enemy bot.
There's no kill pressure. Can they like counter this in any way?
Yeah, they could run mid and jungle bot.
Hell yeah. If they do that, we are fucked. We are fucking fucked. Unless they really suck, but like, good luck. So that's the price you're gonna pay? Come on, they don't come bot. There you go. Already kill him? Nice. That's the price you're gonna pay? Tristana dying, as she should, if you're slower on the map. Is that your attacks will have, the enemy will have the option to counterattack. So Udyr never has to deal with this, but Vi and Bel'Veth, you'll definitely feel it. Um, because it comes down to the speed again, and then if you try to like be slow with it, then it gives the enemy a turn. So you have to like know when you're strong and then when you're going to attack. And with Bel'Veth with that form and then Bork, it is fucking on. So Rift Herald form, Bork, and then the enemy is pushed up time to fight. But then you
Mhm.
skip that time to fight to farm, and then gives the enemy option to counterattack. As it will always be on like Bel'Veth and Vi, because they just don't have like the uber clear speed to begin with.
Right. Like the reason I think I like Vi and Bel'Veth is like one, they're just better than Volibear, so they do what Volibear does, but just way better.
Yep.
And I've played so much Bel'Veth that like I've been doing her. I like a lot of her mechanics, and then I also like Vi's like whole identity with her kit, like locking someone down for so long and like having a ton of fucking damage, and also just being extremely beefy.
Being oh my god, it's like old Evelyn, fucking mage bruiser.
Yeah, fucking assassin, bruiser, mage, like tank. I
Yeah,
mean,
she's a bruiser assassin. Engage.
yeah, engage like fucking Thanos. I don't know.
Okay.
It's funny because I'm like rewatching Arcane as well, so like I just like playing Vi, and then I go to Netflix and I watch Vi.
Why is life? Okay, so attack timings and then jungle pathing. But I think what I'm getting to, would you agree, is like the jungle pathing is because of like the missteps of like
Yeah.
identifying what to take.
Hmm.
And then if you do a wrong play, then you're permanently like on the back foot. But this game though, you don't have to feel it though, because you're against Rammus. He doesn't fucking count. Champions.
Right.
He doesn't even fucking gank bot with Mobies on that timing. Like, go to hell, Rammus. So now I'm kind of looking for like the right attack timings. Nice. So you keep the form going. Okay, and then into his fucking jungle. Now we're fucking talking.
Yeah, now we're talking. Now sentience has formed.
All right, get on him. Attack that guy. Stop doing the fucking blue buff. Okay, so the attack timings, right? Let's say
Mhm.
attack timing slash conditions. I forget. Have you played any card games?
I played Yu-Gi-Oh a fuck ton. I played Hearthstone for a while.
Okay. With Yu-Gi-Oh! Fuck. I don't know if it even applies to any of the newer stuff. I played way back, way, 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 way,
Yeah, I played when
way.
I was a kid.
Okay. And then I just had the beatdown decks, which was 1900 attack normal cards. Let's see. So if the enemy had a trap card down, right?
Yeah,
And I didn't have counterspell down, like I'm not attacking with my 1900. He's just gonna trap hole it, like
right.
every single fucking time. At least at my card shop, everyone
Yeah.
ran 3 trap holes. Okay, so if they got a trap card down, it's a fucking trap hole. That's all they fucking okay. So I'm waiting for like some confirmation. Here, it's like, what am I waiting for? Like position on their bot lane. What did they give me? This is like perfect fucking scenario. She's one,
Mhm.
like moved to a vulnerable position, two, targeting someone else, and then three, doesn't know you're there. Like she can't see you. They might know you're in the
Right.
jungle, but you know what I mean. Might as well not
Mhm.
exist if you're not on their screen.
Yeah.
Okay, so then why do you keep doing blue buff?
Honestly, I don't remember why I kept doing it. I thought like maybe if I like go in here, I just get like Melio knocked back and then she just chases me down.
Hey, do you have
But
the
I
tools
think
to outplay that?
100%
Okay. So then how do you want
Lord
to play it?
F's. Um, I think I just like while she's running up towards this, like I should just queue to the right and then knock her up. And like Melio now is like way below, so he can't really reach her, and I just one shot her.
You to the right and then knock her up. I think just move as much as you can until you have to use a Q.
Okay.
Okay, and then we're in range here, and then we queue towards her because she's not going to keep moving forward. Like,
Mhm.
we can't rely on that unless she's uber noob and it's not important. So moving Q, she moves down, and then Q towards her, W, and if you want to, you can try to flash on her, or if like Milio's right here, same shit if it was a Janna, we're just waiting to flash her interrupt thing.
Right.
And then all this trading, Tristana's pushing. So even if you're not getting a kill yet, like it can happen. And we have a lot of time to kill. They're not killing us. I'm a fucking Bork in form. So then because you're in between, that's why like you do shit like this. It's harder. It's gonna be harder to hit them. He used the fucking kick thing, okay? Okay, the E for the blue buff. And then the back out. Bob, our fucking form is being wasted right here. That's like oh shit. Now I don't disagree with backing out, but also fuck our form. It's at
We
50
just lose it
seconds. We
here.
we don't have time to reset. Okay, and then I've learned on Bel'Veth I can't fucking peel for my allies with the W, and every time I do it fucks my life up. So
Okay.
like that one on Warwick, like fuck.
Yeah.
Every time I try to help. Oh, shit. Fuck, and then Ninja Tabby, no Kraken Slayer? How the fuck are we Bob, how are we killing him?
uh, yeah. At this point, I think I should have just gone Kraken, like Kraken Blade of the Rune King into DD.
Yeah, I'm a huge fucking fan too of just Kraken, Bork, and then tier 1 boots. Like if you have to buy boots, that's fine. But just sitting on those until both of those are completed because they're such insanely important spikes on Bel'Veth.
What would you run for runes, by the way? Like, uh,
Hmm.
here I have Conquer, Triumph, Alacrity, Last Stand into Sudden Treasure Hunter, but I feel like there's just a better rune page, like secondaries, I should say.
That's what I ran the one game I played Bel'Veth. There's like more optimal shit, but I feel like the sudden impact and treasure hunter is like higher value in solo queue. But it would be like Ringar runes because Bel'Veth doesn't really give a fuck about the runes. So with Ringar, it's like he runs shit that will give him more for killing the enemy or just more for existing. So say like a Ringar rune page, like something like this. Uh, and then Bel'Veth would be pretty fucking similar, like Conqueror, and then you could do this. This is like wildly consistent, and I feel like Bel'Veth will end up on this, but then what's fucking annoying is that Sudden Impact and Treasure Hunter isn't bad, and they're more important at the stages of the game that Bel'Veth wins in, which is the first two Rift Heralds.
Right.
If it goes right for her. And if it goes wrong, it doesn't matter. That's why like the domination tree is so fucking interesting on
Yeah.
Bel'Veth. Whereas other champs like it just extra sucks, but yeah. But if you want it to be consistent, like this is totally fine. What's nice about this too, even if you don't like have the like really good first clear, you're getting Noon Quiver no matter what with Futures Market.
Right.
And then
Okay.
Noon Quiver is good for fighting too. Like you farm the camps fast enough and then you're just there for the play. So let's say you John Full clear, reset, um, you get a scuttle and then you get Noon Quiver, and then you do a John Full clear into a bad fight, everything's okay. You can lose that fight. And then you get some sums, and then you do like half a full clear. So you do let's say we were on red side and started blue side. We do our blue side and then just gank top again because that's where we died before because we got his sums. And then Rift Herald is up like right then.
Right.
Something like that.
So like two full clears into like a half full clear into top, or like half full clear into like Rift Herald play.
Yeah, so long that you're level 6.
Okay.
So, but then with Futures Market, it's like you're pretty much fucking guaranteed to have that Noon Quiver, and then it helps you get to that fucking expensive ass pickaxe.
Right.
And then again, completing Bork and Kraken is like the whole fucking champion, so we do that more consistently with this. And then Treasure Hunter helps us do similar things. And when our teammates are competent and shit, like These runes are more effective, like minutes like 1 to fucking 11-ish. But then past then, like, the free value of the other ones is better because think about like J4, Vi, champions like that using free boots. They do all these plays early game without the boots. And then come mid game, they're CC champions. So the boots for free kind of like works better for them because they keep
Right.
doing plays, whereas come mid game, Bel'Veth is farming. So whenever all that slows down, it doesn't matter as much to have these optimal second runes for her. Because once the plays start again, more damage and then more like oomph on getting the kills with Triumph and Treasure Hunter. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, because she's the carry. And if it doesn't work out, like it doesn't work out. That's why I don't like playing her, man. Everyone on my team's a fucking pussy. I love playing Vi because I can just do the fight myself and fucking have a really good chance to carry it as if I was Bel'Veth anyways.
Right.
I
That's why I've
fucking
been wanting to play her more.
Oh my god, I can't stand playing Bel'Veth. It's like double Rift Herald perfect early game until no one does something for 22 to 32. And I'm like, bro, I'm gonna fucking shit, guys. This champ's boring as like every carry jungler is boring as fuck come mid game because nobody does shit. Everyone's a
Yeah.
scaredy cat. Especially North American supports. Shout
Oh
out
my
to
god.
Sona.
All support mains are just worse than people off roll and support. It's like wow, bro. The two supports in LCS finals right now. One is an 80 carry swapped off, and the other one, I'm pretty sure who he was like
Yeah, who he's
fucking
a old time swap for mid.
yeah. And then even Busio is a mid laner. Like, bro, support mains.
And carry the best support doesn't play like a support.
Yeah, doesn't play like a support. Like, also I was so sad that Gen G won.
They did. Oh man, fuck! I didn't watch it yet.
Oh, you didn't?
I watched like to game three. Yeah,
Oh,
game
is it?
three, and
It
then
was 2-1 game three, right? I think.
yeah, T1-1,
Yeah.
and then I was just
It.
like, fuck this, I have to go to sleep. It doesn't
It was.
surprise me though. Jinji was like dominant the whole series.
Yeah,
Once the
Pays was playing fucking out of his mind.
Yeah, and then Faker was a notch.
Yeah, Faker was fucking shaker that series. I don't know.
Dude, Doran on Gragas though, like I'm actually like he does it well, and I know nobody will like give him credit or like care
There's
as
fucking
much.
there's like a tweet. It's like every fucking top laner that plays against Zeus in the finals turns into fucking SSJ1 to fucking Goku. Like Doran, fucking what's his name? Kingen. Like
Shit.
yeah.
Okay, form, and then what are your options?
Form, and then I'm pretty sure it's like pushing mid, like getting everyone like everyone's kind of just pathing towards mid anyway, so we push for mid tier two,
You
and
can't.
then like you can't?
No, not on this time.
Okay.
Why is
Then it
that?
would be oh, Dragon's coming up, so it'd be like
We have
uh
that. What else? Everyone
um
just fought.
everyone just fought. I think just reset into bot.
Right. So like if we start a fight, everyone is sitting on like similar amounts of gold.
Right.
And then Tristana's bot. What's our siege? Tristana.
Right.
Right. So it'd be like you'd be dragging for the 30th time here. You'd be dragging your mages into a fight that you don't want them to take. If they use ults
Okay.
on mid, no ults for dragon. Like fuck. Shit.
Right.
Right. Okay.
So it'd be just like reset into bot, like reset into like looking dragon, looking for like tier two bot, like looking for his camps on bot side.
Yeah. Let's just say we reset to bot side.
Okay.
Whenever I say that too, it's like usually we're just ending up right here. Like X marks a spot in the river, and then that gives you all options. Your camps, mid, their jungle, bot lane, hide in the
Mhm.
river. Nice. Okay. Damn it, R uses ult.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, we fight here, bro. I was like trying to get my raptors here just so I can finish jungle item before dragon real quick.
I mean, since you're on the overstay. Oh yeah, now that I think about it, Korean Bel'Veth were going Kraken into Black Cleaver, and I don't think it's good. If you
Oh
ever,
yeah, I
if
I ran it a couple of games. It felt like my like everything was just like stunted. It felt like my
yeah,
growth.
yeah, it's all, it's like all it
Like
does.
I felt like I was in eighth grade classes as a fourth grader, bro. I was like, it felt so fucking bad.
What's trigonometry, guys? I'm freaking out.
Yeah, trigonometry, bro. Like my bad, bro. I've just learned what fucking like I just learned what the multiplication sign is.
Don't tell me to divide all shit.
Yeah, we just
And,
lose.
and then this is probably where you feel like you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time,
Yeah, I felt like I should have been bought like helping them out with that.
and you get
Like,
bought by resetting, right?
yeah,
Yep. So you're not finding those resets. Again, the way I usually identify it is like we did this play, the play was successful, we take the objective, and then after the objective, if there's nothing for me to farm for, then I'm resetting. And then on the reset, like you have effectively all the options too.
right.
So just finding these reset for now is going to be a big part for you because no matter where you go from here, it's fine.
Mhm.
Fuck, can we lose form?
Yeah, that's just so sad.
Don't pick it up.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I was like, I like clicked R, like just muscle memory, and I was like, ah, fuck, man. I had the
Okay.
flash.
Don't queue in. What the fuck?
My fault. Yeah, I
What
just
the
like
fuck?
yeah, I think I just kind of like thought about it. I was like, yeah, maybe we can play
Okay.
this, and then I just didn't.
Listen, I had this real bad habit at the start of the season. I would queue in on Vi, it'd be a fucked up play, and then I'd flash away, and then I would immediately queue back in. So I know what's going on here.
Yeah, yeah.
It took me like 50 games to get that stupid shit out of my system. I don't know what I was doing. It never worked. Never works to flash away and queue back in. For fuck's sake. Wish it did.
And here, I think I was like trying to play for tier two, but then there was like a huge fight there, and then we were just kind of like my Rift Herald's about to spawn out, and then we wanted to start Nash, so we started it.
It'd be harder with how things have built up to this. And overstay, lose dragon fight into Baron. God bless. God bless. Kraken Slayer, that bad boy dies like 20 times faster.
Yeah,
Bro, this game too, you could have got Kraken into Silvermare Dawn. It'd be so outrageously good.
like just skip the Blade of the Ruined King.
Oh no, like Kraken, Bork, and then Silvermare Dawn. Tier 1 boots, the Ninja Tabby, I guess. Isn't it lame too how like Merc Treads just don't do nothing on this champ?
Yeah, it's like I've built Mercs, and it's just kind of it feels like super dog shit.
As it should. This champ's MTG blue, if that gives you like any hints. What comes to mind for me is like control mages and like if they build mercs, like there's a cost. But then they're
Yeah,
laning, so it's better for them. Go to a side lane.
just go probably like
Your
bot or top
Tristana,
pair.
yeah, your Tristana's bot. This shit is nothing. Go to side lane.
Okay.
Bel'Veth Baron form. It's time to fucking, because you're a carry as well. So the side laning does so much for you. Golden XP. You push the, you do another threat. You have your fucking minions built up. You like, oh my god, you can fucking cross map the thing. You can easily come to a fight once it starts. Puts you in a real good spot. Being here with the team does not fucking matter on Bel'Veth.
So if I was Vi here, like I would would I still do the same thing, or would I just be like with the team?
If I'm Vi, I'm on the sidelines. That's what generally is Vi like come mid game. Your team's pushing and then you're like on the sidelines because she's
Okay.
not a carry like 9 times out of 10. So you're
Right.
just waiting for a fight to start and then a little bit of a Q ulti onto the AD and they just and
Yeah.
then I just punch them. Yeah.
Yeah, and I do the cues and the punches and more
Fucking show them who's
punches.
boss. Rough them up a little. It's a lot of time wasted, Bob.
Yeah, pretty much.
That is 100 seconds off the form. Ugh. Into Wits End. I don't like Wits End if I don't get it like fast come mid game. I love Death Dance though. God bless. I fucking love that item. Okay, getting
So
TP'd on.
I was like, I didn't even see the TP because I was so tunnel vision in fucking Diana. So I like asked my team after. I was like, my bad, I didn't see the TP. And then I asked again. I was like, did he TP? Like, when did he TP? And they don't get soul for that. So
No consequences this game, huh?
yeah, pretty much.
God
Like,
damn.
so I feel like this game is like pretty okay for like a VOD review because like I made so many mistakes and like the game doesn't end like so fast that like we get to understand like we get to see like most of my mistakes like what would happen in other games as well.
Yeah. Every time like you're messing up the steps, it like you lose turns and then you lose timings, and the timings are kind of everything.
Right.
Because then eventually, like you get to a point where Bel'Veth like starts like descaling, in my opinion. Past like those two items, like you should be in a position where you keep ramping, and then with that ramp, you then spend like a power spike on the enemy. So you're
Right.
stronger, you have Crack and Bork, you side lane, you get to Wits End faster, you spend that Wits End for the Baron, for the Dragon, for fucking some fight, and then after that, it's like back to ramping again.
Okay.
And then for that fight, you better fucking get the objectives. You
Right.
better, or else like it's doomed. And then every time that's slower, that gives the enemy like time, and that time is like too good for them to have. Like if I'm Vi and you give me all these chances, like Jesus Christ, even if I'm
Yeah.
like 9 deaths, like I'll have times where I can attack you, and that shouldn't be the case.
Mhm.
Or
So
even
do you go
times
Sunder on Vi now?
you can go a lot of shit. Weird
Okay.
champion.
Sure.
Listen, follow what your heart wants to build first item. It doesn't matter. So long that it's AD, HP, and ability haste. Okey-doke. Man,
Let me just do Baron, have like fight here.
how much damage did that do? 360. Imagine Silvermare Dawn just fucking flash on the Jinx right there.
Yeah, true.
No more ADC. You guys don't have an ADC? Get on the AD, big man. Stop hitting the fucking front line.
True. Yeah, I should have just like stayed in the bush and just kept walking at Jinx.
Exactly. With Bel'Veth and Vi, like you get on the ADC late game or lose. Lose and go to loser's queue. Like, come on. You have to
Yeah,
flash on him. You have this Frostfire Gauntlet is only for the Jinx, basically, too.
true.
Okie doke. I see. So those moves are slower, and then that will cost you.
Mhm.
What do you think?
I think most of my like issues were just like put into that game. Like one, like not attacking what I should have been attacking at that. Like choosing which, not choosing the right move. I guess is what it should be saying.
Right, and what's the bad habit that you have?
Like just going back into farming, just farming a fuck ton.
Uh, that's not what. Like you do one thing, and then you have
Oh, and
option.
then just yeah, and then I just go for the like aggressive play after another aggressive play.
Right, you double down, and that fucks you.
Yeah.
We have to try it out. We have to try it out to start the seasons and shit to see what we can do. But once you
Mhm.
know, stop. Once we
Yeah.
know, everyone has to stop doing the double dip. Do that shit in normal games. Don't do it in ranked.
Right.
And then by not doing it, then all of a sudden it's like you have options to go to his camps, your camps, this objective, reset. You have choices rather than have to do this. Right. What was the first thing you said? Um, choosing.
Like choosing where to go from base, I guess.
I'm thinking more like that first scuttle crab. We kill Rammus and then like choosing. Because you were in a position to. Okay, okay, okay. It's not even choosing. It's when you have options, don't force. Does that make sense?
Yeah, like don't force like the most aggressive play. Like go like aggressive into like neutral.
Good enough for
Neutral
me right
safe, I
now.
guess. Yeah.
And then with power, or so just spend the power spike. If you do this, everything else is lined up to work, at least on Bel'Veth.
Hmm.
And it'll like show you how to do it on every other carry jungler. So it'd be like fucking Talon, Diana, Echo, etc., etc. Because with
Right.
these champs, you get your power spike, Bork form. The completed items are so big for Bel'Veth, and then you attack, you attack, you attack until like you can't attack anymore. Or, like if things are evened out or there's nothing you can force, and then it's time to go farm again.
Hmm.
So you spin the power spike, and then if like you fight, then you're probably getting an objective. And if you do those objectives during your power spike, you're more likely to win. Then once you've fought for those objectives, the objectives are down. There's nothing to fight for. It's time to farm. But it's not
Okay.
time to farm into those plays, or else it's too slow. Like doing that Rift Herald and then trying to do the blue side into bot lane. We do the Rift
Right.
Herald, we have the Bork. It's time to go bot lane.
Okay.
Which is a big shift from last season, right? Where it's
Right.
like you had to do the camps into the player. We were fucked.
Yeah.
Jungle's life was over.
No camps equals no life.
And then like extra would be like countering the enemy. But until you have a fucking firm grasp on the first two, I can't even really entertain that. Because I say like reset to counter that Rammus, but you don't have to see that in game yet. All you have to see is like you have the power spike, reset, you spend your gold no matter where you go. It's better than what we were doing.
Right.
So
Okay.
what do you think?
It makes sense. Like now that I can like put those in, like use those into game, I think I'm gonna do way better than before. And like not just like default to like clearing and then like being too slow to fights.
Yeah, you'll have to try it out too. Sometimes you'll be skipping and it will suck. But that will give us way better stuff to work with. Even if you like can look at your own replays and find them, like it's way more useful than like fuck, I
Right.
farmed too much. Was that wrong? I don't know. You can't
Yeah.
know. Fuck, where's my Bel'Veth game? I gotta send it to you later. Uh Bel'Veth. Okey-doke. Yeah, I'll send you this later. Hopefully it can give you a better idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Any other thoughts or questions or anything?
I think that covered most of everything that I really wanted to cover because I think those are like my main issues. That once I get past those, I can start climbing.
Yeah, do you think it helped at all?
Yeah, it's 100% gonna be helpful because knowing to like just based off of the first thing alone, like don't force, like knowing that like if I have the options I shouldn't force, like just thinking about that, that's gonna help a lot.
Yeah. So big. So fucking big on
Yeah.
jungle. Oh, how annoying too. I can't just fight the enemy on cooldown. Fucking
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Fucking ridiculous, bro.
Fight me. Fight
I,
me.
I don't get free levels and I'm never just even with the jungle, so I can't just fight them. Unlucky.
Ridiculous. You should have locked in Graves.
I should have locked in Graves level 1. Level 1, we're burger flipping the entire game.
Let's do this shit. Alrighty. Good
Alright.
talking to you, man. Good luck in your
Yeah, you
games.
too. Thank
And I'll
you.
talk to you later. Peace.
Alright.
Masho!